Have you ever felt that profound, quiet ache deep within? A sense that even in a crowded room, you are utterly alone? It's a feeling difficult to put into words, a weight that settles on your spirit, a silence that speaks volumes. For many, especially as we navigate the golden years, loneliness isn't just a fleeting moment. It can become a persistent shadow. You might wonder, what does it truly feel like to be old and alone? If you haven't experienced it, its depth is hard to grasp. It's as though you've been gently placed in the deep end of a vast, calm pool and realize there's nobody there to reach out, nobody to pull you closer. You weren't expecting this particular quiet, a stark contrast to a life once full. This isn't about being merely solitary. It's about a yearning for connection, a profound longing for shared moments, laughter and companionship that now seem just out of reach. Today, we explore this experience, finding pathways to understanding, connection, and joy. The first crucial step is to acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Loneliness isn't a weakness. It's a natural human emotion, a fundamental signal that our innate need for connection and belonging isn't being met in the way we desire. 91-year-old Margaret Nicholas knows this feeling intimately, having lived in her family home her whole life. 2 years ago, her beloved husband died, and suddenly, the house that was always full of shared life, laughter, and routine became profoundly quiet and empty, a stark contrast to decades of companionship. She misses the everyday companionship. We used to do the garden together, do our shopping together, everything was done together, she shares, her voice carrying the quiet weight of absence and a life irrevocably changed by loss. Imagine those small, unspoken routines, the shared glance over breakfast, the companionable silence while reading, the simple act of planning the day. When that fabric of daily life is gone, the void can feel immense, almost unbearable. Even talking about it can be difficult, sometimes taking your breath away. How do you truly measure loneliness when it permeates every corner of your existence, making the rooms feel emptier than ever before? You are not alone in feeling this way. Millions of seniors worldwide experience similar emotions of isolation and longing. Your feelings are valid, and recognizing them is the first courageous step towards healing and finding new avenues for connection. Allow yourself to feel, to grieve, to process. This acceptance is not about surrendering to loneliness, but understanding it so you can gently guide yourself towards comfort and companionship. It's a journey of self-compassion. Once you've acknowledged the feeling, take action, even if it feels daunting. Don't wait for others. Be proactive in seeking new social opportunities. Even small steps can lead to profound and lasting changes in your life. Margaret, despite her profound loss, connects with her granddaughter for shopping, and neighbours pop in. These are vital threads. But she misses the consistent everyday company that once filled her home. She talks to her late husband, a deeply personal coping mechanism. While this keeps connection alive, true reciprocal conversation and shared presence are what truly nurture the human spirit and foster new bonds. Roy Croucher shares a similar profound experience. He tragically lost his only son to cancer, and then his wife of 50 years, leaving an echoing silence in his home. He deeply understands that ache of returning to an empty house each day. Roy says, "I'm always hoping that the wife will come through the door, which she never will." This captures the longing for what was, and the daily challenge of adjusting to a new solitary reality. But Roy also highlights the importance of reaching out and accepting support. A friend and a phone befriending service see him most weeks. These are deliberate efforts to counteract emptiness and build new connections. Join local senior centres, volunteer groups, or online communities tailored for your interests. These are ready-made environments for meeting new people who share your passions, becoming a new source of companionship and joy. Engaging your mind and body in new activities is stimulating and a fantastic way to meet like-minded individuals. Learning a new skill or revisiting an old hobby opens new social circles, bringing fresh perspectives. Consider joining gardening clubs, engaging in book groups, attending dance classes, or even participating in technology workshops. These aren't just about the activity itself. They're about the shared experience and conversations they spark, leading to genuine connections and camaraderie among participants. When you immerse yourself in something you enjoy, you naturally connect with others who share that enthusiasm. It creates common ground, making it easier to strike up conversations and forge new friendships without pressure. Imagine the joy of discussing your latest read in a lively book club, or the camaraderie built during a weekly walking group. These small, consistent interactions weave a new, vibrant tapestry of connection around you. The campaign to end loneliness suggests identifying the most vulnerable and offering holistic support. A significant part of that support is encouraging new passions and activities that bring joy and interaction. Perhaps you've always wanted to learn a musical instrument, explore local history, or master a new craft. Now is the perfect time. These pursuits enrich your life and provide organic opportunities for social engagement and growth. Don't underestimate the power of shared laughter and mutual learning. These experiences create lasting memories and bonds, turning strangers into acquaintances and acquaintances into cherished friends, keeping your mind sharp and spirit vibrant. While new connections are vital, don't forget the immense power of nurturing existing relationships. Reach out to family members, old friends, and even distant relatives you haven't spoken to in a while. These connections are deep roots. A simple phone call, a thoughtful handwritten letter, or a heartfelt email can bridge years of silence and distance, rekindling precious bonds. You might be surprised how eager others are to reconnect, share cherished memories, and simply hear your voice again. The effort is always profoundly worth it. Roy Croucher is fortunate to have a dedicated friend and a phone befriending service. Julie, a volunteer, calls him every Saturday night. Last Saturday, she was the first person I spoke to all day, he recounts. Imagine that. The first voice you hear all day, a friendly, consistent check-in, a reminder that someone cares. Roy says, "I always look forward to it. Always put that phone on the seat ready to pick it up." What a difference that makes. These consistent, thoughtful gestures remind us that we are valued, remembered, and deeply cared for. Prioritize regular check-ins with those who matter most in your life, letting them know they are important to you. Organize family gatherings, plan regular outings with friends, or schedule a weekly video call with loved ones far away. These efforts reinforce existing bonds, providing a strong, comforting foundation against loneliness. Remember, these connections are your personal history, your shared stories, and your ongoing support system. Nurturing them keeps your past alive and enriches your present, creating a powerful sense of belonging and continuity. One of the most powerful antidotes to loneliness is to shift your focus outward. Volunteering or helping others provides a profound sense of purpose and creates new connections and feelings of belonging within your community. Whether mentoring younger individuals, helping at a local charity, or assisting a neighbor, contributing your skills and wisdom fills your life with meaning, interaction, and invaluable social connections, enriching your daily life in countless ways. When you give your time and energy, you're not just helping others, you're building a network of appreciation and reciprocal support. You become an invaluable part of something larger than yourself, a vital thread in the social fabric. The campaign to end loneliness views this as a crucial public health issue. Empowering individuals to find purpose and connection through active participation and giving back is a beautiful and effective part of the solution. It truly feels good to be needed, to know that your experience and kindness can make a tangible difference in someone else's life. This sense of contribution and positive impact is a powerful buffer against isolation and enhances well-being. As Margaret wisely shared, "I don't think I'll ever get really used to it. It's just something that is thrown at you." Loss and change are unexpected, but how we respond, how we choose to carry on, is within our power. You can't throw it back, but you can choose to carry on, to build new bridges, to find new rhythms and purpose. Loneliness doesn't have to be your permanent state. It's an invitation to grow, discover new strengths, and embrace new chapters. You are a reservoir of wisdom and experience, and your presence enriches the world. Don't let loneliness diminish your vibrant light. Reach out, connect, and let your journey inspire others. Share your wisdom and tips in the comments below. Your story can make a difference.